Our proposal begins at the corner of Frankstown Avenue and Putnam Street in the Larimer neighborhood of Pittsburgh, a once thriving area that boasted over 13,000 residents. Its current state of less than 1,800 residents is considerably different, however, as post-World War II urban exodus left Larimer a vacant shell, slowly undergoing the process of ruination. In reaction to, but not necessarily in opposition of this process, a system of adaptive management and temporally based architecture was devised. The first stage of construction consists of an outreach center that includes a communal kitchen and classroom, as well as the office spaces for the staff of the Center of Urban Agriculture. The first stage of the planting process introduces a number of plant species that are indigenous to western Pennsylvania and promote future growth by pumping nitrogen into the soil and by binding soil together with their roots. This prepares the site for the later stages of the process. Stage 2 elaborates on this process, introducing a number of edible plant species and species that create conditions in which other edible plants might thrive. The greenhouses are also introduced to this stage, placed within the gaps and clearings left by the early portions of Stage 1's growth. Stage 3 introduces especially destructive elements in the form of vines and creepers, which slowly overtake existing plants and fell branches, and in some cases entire trees, opening up the canopy for later stages of growth. Stage 4 marks an especially economically inspired process of introducing a number of edible plant species that, in conjunction with the greenhouse species, any harvestable survivors of Stage 3 will generate enough product revenue to justify the construction of a marketplace. The market will consist of modular forms built around and among plant species both living and dead, pre-existing and new. The structure will mutate and deform based upon the parametric requirements of the space and the plants below. The fifth and final stage of the process is the introduction of a range of indigenous wildflower species with the intent of beautifying the site as well as generating economic profit from flower sales.